Alright, so I just finished playing the Jump Force beta, and overall, this beta was very fun. I did enjoy it, and the first thing I want to speak about on my compliments for the game is the realistic factor of this game. This game looks very realistic, and I know it received some criticism for looking this way, but in my opinion, that was actually to its benefit. I think overall, the realistic factor to the game does make it look a little bit better, and I think it's a pretty cool feature to have that stuff too. In my opinion, at least, that's just my opinion. But what do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section down below. Remember, this entire video is just my opinion, so if you got into the beta as well and you played it a little bit too, do tell what you thought about it. What did you think about the combat system? What do you think about the transformations of the characters? Overall, the characters were what I expected. There was one character I did not really expect, and that was the whole Skyu character, whatever, the dragon dude. And overall, he was a pretty cool character. He was fun. I played as him for like a moment, although I did not go into him too much. I know Main did play as him just a little bit, and he decided to make a squad based off him a little bit. His name is like Saint Seiya, I think that's his name. And overall, he was a good character. Main played as him quite a bit. I did not play him too much, but overall, Main said he was pretty good. But with these characters, I do think that there are some characters that are a little bit overpowered and some characters that are a little bit underpowered. But I think the game will fix itself, you know? When it comes to characters like Zoro, Sasuke, and Rukia, I think those three, maybe Vegeta as well, could be counted as the top 4 characters of the game. At least that's my opinion. Now the thing about Rukia is, if you do well with her, if you can combo with her, she can be a good character. Same goes for Zoro, and the same goes for Sasuke. But the thing about Vegeta is Vegeta's just broken. Vegeta can just combo you, you can't get out of it. I was fighting this one dude online, and I could not get out of his combos. Even when I pressed L1 to get out of it, which is how you like dash out of combos or dodge out of combos, I was not able to get out, and I don't know why. I think it might have just been my problem, but it was pretty cool to fight as these characters. Although I did beat the guy eventually, but it was pretty difficult to beat him. I did beat him with just a little bit of HP left because he was not easy to beat. I had to use my Sasuke final ability, which was not something I planned on doing. I just planned on like combating and everything, exploring that feature, but it was pretty easy to beat him after that, you know? But this game, something I like about it is the whole aspect where everything looks, feels, and it's just realistic. It just feels and looks realistic. That's all I can say. It's just nice. You can see details around the map, like there's like a Spider-Man web or something like that in this New York map. This map also reminds me of the New York map from Spider-Man or The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the movie. But something in these maps that you might not have noticed is that there are some changes to the world. You can see a giant tree forming there, and each of these things do affect the world a little bit. Some worlds like Namek have different features from other shows. I believe one of the planets, I think it might have been Namek, does have the Statue of Liberty buried inside of the ground, and you can see half of it, like the upper half of it, above the ground. And I think it's pretty cool to have these features in the game. It makes the game feel like there's a story, and I think there actually is a story to this game. I think that there's some sort of feature in this game that they have not let us play yet, like the missions feature, which will be somewhat similar to Xenoverse or something, where we can actually do some missions and explore the world, and maybe find new characters and fight new characters simple or similar to the Jump Force game that was released maybe a few years ago. I don't remember when exactly it was released, but it reminds me of that Jump Force game. Now, what I want to do next is I want to talk about this game, my opinion on a lot of the things that you may have liked or I may have not liked. Mainly the things I did not like, because there's quite a few things I did not like and quite a few things I did like, but I want to focus on the things I did not like, because these things that I did not like were very detrimental. They did annoy me, and they did often ruin my experience for the game. But it may not have ruined yours. You might still enjoy the game regardless. I'm still gonna get the game. Let's go ahead and continue with that. Now, the first major complaint I have about this game, it has to be this. If you've played the game, you know exactly what I mean, especially those of you on the PS4. First thing, the lag. You can clearly see in this clip that I am lagging like a madman. I did not realize I was even fighting because the game would just randomly pause for me. Then I'd randomly hear things. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? And then I just keep fighting. And I realized, whoa, I'm getting my butt whooped already. I just started the game and I'm suddenly losing because the game just suddenly pauses for me. I'm stuck like right there. It's not me pausing the game. That's the game actually pausing on me during my battle. And I don't think it's pausing for my opponent. I think it's just me experiencing this. And it did get quite annoying because it often caused me to miss my attacks and often caused me to get a little bit angry because I couldn't do anything while they could have just sat there tapping X, tapping square, tapping circle, tapping triangle, hitting me while I was stuck there doing nothing. And it did happen quite a bit in these matches, and you can kind of see it if you slow down the clips a little bit. I'm not going to slow it down because this video is already going to be long enough, but it was quite annoying to see random pauses in the game in which I could do absolutely nothing but just button mash things to try to get out of it. And you can see that the button mashing didn't work because right there is when I did a button mash, and it didn't work the first time until I got right back up and I fired my attack at him. And overall, it just the lag. The main thing about this game that I have to complain about is the lag. The lag is the one thing that got me peeved. I was so annoyed by this lag, and I'm hoping they fix it in the future so that it doesn't happen again, because it did ruin quite a bit of the experience for me. I put the game down for like 10 minutes just so I could calm down because I did not like how the lag just like cheesed me right there. It was just cheesing me. And then I tried to beat this dude. I was going all out on this dude. This is my second online battle, this is my first online battle. And I was trying to go off on him, but I could not because, of course, there was lag. But overall, the lag kind of stopped in the second round. But I couldn't do anything because he had already figured out how I played. But the lag still continued, as you can see. It still continued to an extent. It wasn't as bad as before, but it did not continue as much. It still continued though. There was still some lag. I couldn't do anything about it. I was stuck. I couldn't tap L1 to get out of attacks. I couldn't block anything because right before I would block, the game would freeze. Now if I was mid-combo and I used attack and I lagged, it would be good for me. I could just tap another button, break my own combo, and just keep going. But it didn't really work out too well for me. As you can see, he would just keep tapping and keep comboing me, and I would keep trying to hit him, but it overall just not worked for any of us. I don't know if he lagged too or she lagged too, the person I was fighting, but I did. I lagged quite a bit. I didn't enjoy that. It was not fun. Another thing I want to complain about, it's not really a complaint, it's more so a suggestion. I hope that this game gets a feature in which we can voice chat with maybe a party with our clan, or maybe voice chatting against our enemy. I think voice chatting against your enemy would be a really nice feature to have. I've seen maybe Xenoverse have this. I think it was on PC mode that had this. I don't know any other game that had this. I know some sort of Dragon Ball Z game had this, and I think it was Xenoverse, in which you could voice chat with other people, maybe the people you're fighting with. I don't recall too well what game it was, but it might have been Xenoverse because I've seen videos about it, and it was pretty funny, to be honest. Now, if it wasn't in Xenoverse, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I would appreciate that so much. But I think it'll be pretty cool to be able to hear your opponents getting angry, fighting them and stuff like that. Now, as you can see, I beat him. I beat him in the second round, and it wasn't really the easiest thing. My memory's kind of hazy because it was like 2 hours of this, so I don't remember every single match. But it wasn't easy to beat these people. Like, I lost most of my matches due to the lag in this game, and you can clearly see in this round, I was getting cheesed. Like, I was hitting him, I'd get comboed. Okay, that makes sense, he's using the combo. Then I'd hit him, and somehow I did minimum damage. I did the bare minimum damage, barely any damage, and then things happen and things happen and things happen, and I would get cheesed and cheesed and cheesed. Now, another thing I wanted to notice that I never really noticed is if you look at the bottom or the top right or the top left, you can see like a yellow square going around us or like circling around us. That's your transformation bar. If you get hit, that goes up. Now, once you get hit enough, it goes full, and once you're full, you press R3 or like, you know, the right mouse button or the right stick button, and that makes you turn into your transformation. Now, what I want to see in this game, a suggestion again, is the ability for your transformation to have a cutscene similar to characters like Vegeta and Naruto, because those are the main two characters I have seen transform and actually get the transformation animation. I have not seen Sasuke get one, I have not seen Zoro get one, I have not seen Gon get one. I thought at least the main characters of their series would get one, but I don't think Gon has one. I haven't seen his yet, so maybe he'll have one in the future, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Now, another thing I want to talk about is this game and the characters. The characters are so nice in this game. There are certain characters that are more overpowered than others, and in my opinion, characters like Rukia are a lot more overpowered than others, because if you can combo with characters like Sasuke, Rukia, and like Zoro, you're basically like, you're fodderizing everyone else. They're just done. They can't beat you. You're basically overpowered if you're able to get them in a combo. Now, when it comes to characters like Vegeta, dude, let me tell you about Vegeta. Vegeta's broken. Vegeta's overpowered. Vegeta just puts shame to his enemies. He does not want you to win. If you have Vegeta, you're basically powerful. You're not overpowered. You can get out Vegeta's combos, but Vegeta is not easy to beat. Anybody using Vegeta is not the easiest opponent. So I would recommend truly thinking when you're fighting a Vegeta character, because all a Vegeta character has to do is get you in a combo. All they have to do is tap square, tap circle, tap triangle, and you're done. You're stuck in their combo. You can't get out of it. And that's why Vegeta is one of the most broken characters, because it's not easy to get out of his combos. It's pretty easy to get out of any other character's combos, but Vegeta for some reason can still just chase you, can home in on his enemies. And I don't know how, but he does it, and it works for him, but it doesn't work for me. I don't know why, but it does. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think of this game? Overall, I think this game is going to be a very nice game once it's released. Hopefully they get rid of these lag issues or the latency issues when you're fighting online, because that was the only complaint I had. Another thing I want to say though, I hope they add a feature where we can change the difficulty for the NPCs we're fighting, because sometimes when I was fighting an NPC, the NPC was either too easy or didn't hit me at all. Like, there was barely any time where they beat me. I only lost an NPC once because I let them get to me red, and I wanted to see how strong they would be if I got to red. And they hit me once and I died. But overall, I think the game should try, or the developers should try to add a feature in which we can change the difficulty for our NPCs, similar to Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. That way we can maybe fight an NPC that doesn't hit us at all, an NPC that's like friendly and so on, friendly that's strong, NPC that's maybe super strong, NPC that barely lets you hit it, and so on. I think that would be cool, maybe changing the NPCs to be like types of NPCs where they only do their ultimate attacks, they only do blocks, they only do combat, they don't do anything else, you know? I think that would be pretty cool. And I think that would add a lot of customization features to the game other than the custom character creation. Now about that custom character creation in this game, when you load into the game, it doesn't really let you make a custom character. You choose of like 6 characters, I believe, and it's like a male-female ratio, like a male and female Goku or like Dragon Ball Z build, a male and female Bleach build, not Bleach build, a male and female Naruto build, and a male and female One Piece build. Those are the 3 builds you can really go for, and overall they're all pretty nice, but I wouldn't really recommend going for any of the custom characters. What I've noticed is that the attacks they're using are the attacks that the characters are using in the game, and although that might not be appealing to some of you, I think it's pretty cool, but it's just not useful in online PvP in my opinion, and I believe you can use them in online PvP. I didn't really try to because I didn't really see it as useful, but tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you like this game? Do you dislike this game? Overall, I think this game is pretty sexy. I like this game. It's a beautiful game. The realisticness factor to it is awesome. I think the combat needs a little bit of work, maybe make it a little bit less laggy, maybe make it a little bit easier to dodge out of attacks. That way combos aren't the best thing in the world, because when you combo somebody, they're stuck. If you didn't get somebody stuck in a combo, I think that would be pretty nice, but tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy this video and you want another part 2 of Jump Force, make sure you leave a like on the video as well. Follow me on my social medias, links are down below. Till then, it's been your man Roball. I'm signing out now. I'll see you guys in the next Jump Force video. Peace, everybody. Oh yeah, I'm also going to be giving away a Jump Force code on my stream. Whenever I stream Jump Force, I don't know when I will, but when I do stream it, I will be giving away a Jump Force code. So if you want to get the code, stop by my stream, okay? Take care.